Ladies and gentlemen, today I bring you a boatload of late 90s, early 2000s NASCAR memorabilia. This is stuff that I've had at my parents' house that we discovered that's up in their garage, and we got all the stuff down. I haven't cleaned all of it, but I've cleaned most of it. So I'm going to show you some of the cool and some of the most random things that I had from when I was a child and got stuff back in the late 90s, early 2000s when I was a young kid. So obviously some of the stuff is going to be beaten up because I was 4, 5, 6, 7 years old when I played with a lot of this stuff. So a lot of it's cool, a lot of it's really unique, crazy stuff, and then some of it is expected, what you'd expect from NASCAR merch back in the day. So the first one, I haven't cleaned this guy yet, but it's a remote control Jeff Gordon Go-Kart. I have no clue where the controller is, but I have the Go-Kart with Jeff and his helmet. I'm going to get this shined up, looking pretty, and hopefully I can find the remote and get this bad boy racing again, because that'd be pretty cool. This first box, a lot of the stuff I spent a lot of time on cleaning up. As you can see, they are die-cast haulers, or race car haulers, you could say, but obviously they're die-cast size. This bad boy right here, I believe this goes to a Jeff Gordon Pepsi truck. It's either his 2001 or his 2002 fireworks scheme. I do not have the hauler for it, but I do have the semi. And then here's the semi for the Jeff Gordon DuPont from the, I think this is from the 2000 season. Here's a hauler, Steve Parks Looney Tunes, Wool Button Caterpillar. Don't have the semis for those though. This is one I really like, Jeremy Mayfield Mountain Dew, and here's the semi truck for it. Terry Labonte Kellogg's truck. I have another Terry Labonte. Monsters Inc. This one, all these are plastic, but this one is a metal semi-truck. If you couldn't tell some videos, I am a massive Jurassic Park fan. So I even have Tony Stewart's. And I'm pretty sure this is my brother's. It's a Lightyear blimp from the movie Cars, but looks close enough for a Goodyear blimp. Maybe I can incorporate that into some stop motions. We'll save the big box for last. But here is a bag full of random stuff. They used to make really tiny 1/87 scale die-cast cars that would race around these little tracks. And I'm missing something here at the bottom it hooks into, but thought that was pretty cool. Here's a Jeff Gordon Beanie Baby driving. And then here's a Dale Earnhardt race car Beanie Baby. I believe I have a Gordon one in here somewhere too. Yep, here's the Gordon one. A Tide hauler for Ricky Rudd. Thought this was pretty cool. It's a Jeff Gordon walkie-talkie. You know, just some of the stuff, and there's the Morse code. Some of the crazy stuff they made back in the day. This must have been like a build-a-block for like 2-year-olds for race cars. But here's a Bill Elliott nose. This is Ernie Irvan. Haviland action figure. I have quite a few of these action figures in here. I'm really looking forward to showing you guys these. But here's Ernie. I think I have a Sterling Marlin in here too. A Jeff Gordon keychain. This is 2002. You can tell because there's the Lowe's sponsorship. 2002 Jeff Gordon keychain. Dusty. Here's Mike Skinner. Not sure what this was. Probably just an action figure that can't move his legs, I guess. Dale Jarrett action figure. Very cool looking. Of course, you gotta have the Intimidator. It's the 90s, baby. You gotta have Dale. And then no set is complete without the Wonder Boy, Jeff Gordon. For some reason, the 90s and 2000s, they were obsessed with putting paint schemes on speedboats and airplanes and fighter planes. Yeah, here's the Superman and then the Rainbow Warrior on fighter jets. Don't ask me. I don't know. Here's another Haviland hauler for the 187 scales. Interesting. Alright, the rest of that bag was kind of full of junk, so I just picked out what was good in it. Here you can see, here's like these weird looking, strong pit crew members for Jeff Gordon. I don't know. And then here's like a muscular Spider-Man looking Jeff Gordon. A muscular Spider-Man looking Dale Earnhardt. Here's a muscular Dale Earnhardt pit crew member. And for some reason I have a McDonald's one too for Bill Elliott. I knew I had Sterling Marlin action figure. And also I got DW. Western Auto DW. Here is parts and pieces to a Lego set for a Jeff Gordon car. So I'm wondering where the rest of it is. Here's a seat for a car, and then here's a bunch of parts. I had like a breakdown cars that I'll show you there in that box there. And then here's some tires you could put on those cars. Here's like a flat one. Honestly, this wasn't my damage. This is how they were sold. You could like wreck them and make them have flat tires. That kind of thing. I do think this is cool though. This would be like a cool little prop for like a die-cast track or something, I think. Oh, and then there was another plane. And here's a Dale Earnhardt Wrangler speedboat. Just random. This is a pit crew guy for a Jeff Gordon Jurassic Park car I had. You can see the pit crew guy is decked out in the Jurassic Park All-Star Race 1997 fire suits. And a Ricky Rudd Muppets hood. And then a metal Dale Earnhardt hood that's been, well, you could just say it's seen better days. And lastly, a little blimp. You can switch between Hot Wheels and Goodyear. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Oh, and then there's a little mini Jeff Gordon 187 scale. Looks like it used to be a keychain. So yeah. Alright, now here's the fun box. A lot of cool stuff in this one. First off, I have a Dale Earnhardt display. This is going to go up in a room somewhere, guaranteed. But it's like Dale in for a pit stop with his pit crew. This is early 90s here. It's a Lumina, not a Monte Carlo. So this is either 93, 94, 95, somewhere in there. Pretty cool. That number 3 is iconic. These cans are a bunch of things that you could win. Back in the day, 2000s, early 2000s, PepsiCo was running a promotion where the bottle caps would have like a little code inside. You put that code in online, and if you got enough codes, you could win one of these, and they would have die-cast cars in them. These do not, because I have taken the die-cast cars out of them. There's a Pepsi one you can win, and then this one, this is a Coors can. This is purchased at the track. I don't think this would have had to do anything with promotion. Here's the box to that metal hauler for the Bobby Labonte. Don't know why I've kept this. I think I just kept it because I like Jurassic Park, so reasonable enough. I have one for Terry Labonte and his Wile E. Coyote. Mike Skinner for Yosemite Sam. Bobby Hamilton and Marvin the Martian. Jeff Green and Daffy Duck. And then Bill Elliott and Spider-Man. Here's that Dale Earnhardt car where this little metal hood went to. This Dale car has seen better days. Unfortunately, here's another Dale Earnhardt car that I have beaten to hell. Sorry, Dale. And Bill Elliott, who is missing his tires. Pretty sure that might be where these go to. Bill Elliott's Ronald McDonald Ford. Here's a Jeff Gordon championship display for 1997. And you can see where little Jeff's feeties used to be, right on the car. Yeah, Jeff disappeared. I don't know where he went. He apparently lost his feet and is somewhere, bleeding out probably. Sorry, Jeff. Here's something pretty cool. It's a pit crew for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his Busch Series days, his Grand National Series. You can see the, I don't know if you can see that very well, but his tires are off and just the rims are there. So that's pretty cool. Changing the tires on his number 3 AC Delco Chevrolet. Here's a garage pass. Maybe this might be a general admission. Oh, there it is, garage pass. My dad actually used to go into the garage area a lot and take good pictures and got autographs. It's back in 1994. That's the year I was born. I was almost 2 months old when this race happened. August 21st, 1994. I was born June 24th, 1994. I'm assuming I was a cruel kid. See, this is the these interchangeable toys I was talking about. You can put these tires on. So now Gordon has a flat with a Earnhardt roof, apparently. I do have the Earnhardt car right here, though. So we'll give Dale his proper treatment. I guess you could say this is a cursed image. And no, I did not do this to the hood. These hoods are interchangeable. Here is the actual hood for the car that you could put on, but this is like the wrecked version that you could place on. So these are just something really cool that kids could play with. This is where these little roll cages would go. They go right in here. I'll have to, off camera, put these back together and give them some life once again. But I think these are pretty cool. It'll be fun for future kids to play with. And in here, here's an engine that you can take out. I think this next one will be the best one to show for now because we got some other cool things. But this is a Petty Tradition car, or set. You got Lee Petty, Richard Petty, and Kyle Petty. All cool stuff. All cool stuff. Cool stuff. I'm going to find a place to display this one, but this is a Dale Earnhardt Brickyard 400 winner display. It's got the Brickyard 400 trophy and Dale wearing the red hat. I like that. That's cool. And then a Jeff Gordon Daytona 500 champion from 1997. So this will be going up on my display shelf as well. And then, last but not least, my favorite thing out of this, I just love this. It's a Jeff Gordon telephone that you could hang up. I almost want to get this working, but we don't have a landline, so I don't think it would work too well, because everyone has cell phones now. Landlines are a thing of the past, but if I could, I would definitely put this up. That's really cool. So that is everything I got to show you guys. Just a bunch of random 1990s merchandise. So I think that's really cool. And I hope everybody enjoyed the video for this random merch stuff. And it's just, I think it's cool just to look back at and see how crazy the 90s actually were and what we're missing out on today. Because merch really is just these bad boys these days. T-shirts, hats, and die-cast cars. And they do make haulers as well. But that's about it. So, a lot of cool stuff. Anything you guys wish they still made from this what you saw today. Please let me know in the comments. Anything that you think should have been scrapped or burned from the start, please let me know. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Just please let me know your thoughts in the comments, because lots of good things. So, hope everybody enjoyed this. This is JT24, JM26, signing out. Peace.